Alright. Let's get down to the nitty gritty. Nitty gritty. Why is Minecraft so nostalgic? Why do people love Minecraft? Why does it every year or every time or everything in between? There's always this random burst of people watching Minecraft all of a sudden, all playing it. There's always a new YouTuber blowing up. There's someone new in the Minecraft scene. But why do people always go back into it? And we're gonna see right now with this video why you know people fuck with Minecraft like that.
Hello, welcome to my Minecraft Alpha tutorial.
Damn,
How to
that
survive
music.
first night.
This short tutorial is going to show you how to make a diamond pickaxe from scratch.
A diamond pickaxe from
Today, we'll be
scratch.
showing you how to make a mob spawner.
Turn this up a little.
Today, I am going to show you how to make your very own dirt house.
Birdhouse. Damn, bro. What a game.
This cave, this music, this artwork, this biome, perhaps even this house, takes each and every one of us back to a certain chapter in our past life.
Facts, the dirt house, the OG dirt house.
Our own memory that is now simply a representation of a chapter to which we will never return. It's bizarre, isn't it? We seem to place a higher value on what happened in our past, as if the game we were playing in 2010 was significantly better than that same game in 2020, despite the fact that on paper, the game has improved significantly since. We try to justify and pretend that the early 2010s was
They put so much blood, sweat, and tears into this new Minecraft update and all that. I mean, like, there's not much you can do with blocks, like the whole game just consists of blocks and this and that. But the fact that it's been like going on since like whenever it was made, that shit fire.
better than
Minecraft is literally the
We're
easiest
saying
game
that
to
we
stay
prefer
alive.
the old texture packs.
They could leave Minecraft like this for 5 years, even more, which they probably have, without a single update, and people will still be on this thing.
Or we preferred when there were less mobs in the game, or possibly even everyone's favourite excuse of the game was more simplistic back then.
You
However,
see,
the reality of why many of us feel as though Minecraft was so much better in the early 2010s was nothing besides that dirty little liar by the name of nostalgia, insisting that things were way better than they seemed at the time. But the most important question might be, why do we feel so much nostalgia for Minecraft? And why is it that there are elements of the early 2010s to which we just unconsciously ignore as if they were nothing but a simple ant walking on the pavement, while there are other aspects of the early 2010s such as Minecraft where we have an almost deeply emotional reaction when reminiscing on the topic? Well, to pour the slab, to set the table, to establish a foundation for what is to be covered in this video, we first have to ask, what is nostalgia? Well, these days in popular culture, nostalgia references that bittersweet feeling you get when thinking about the good old days, or earlier parts of your life. However, this definition wasn't always concrete. When the word was first derived, it was actually a medical condition.
Lucky bro, you got nostalgia?
Back in the past, a medical condition? Well, let me explain.
Nostalgia can be a medical condition.
Soldiers in the 1600s who had homesickness to such a level that they would receive stomach pains, high fever, fainting, and sometimes even death, all from this longing and desire to leave.
Dying from nostalgia is crazy. Do you really miss the past that much that you'd rather die and like relive it? Shit.
Wartime and be back at home with their family. So in the beginning, nostalgia was far from a positive, an almost debilitating mental homesickness disease that you wouldn't wish on your worst enemy. However, as wars were fought and won, as nations rose and fell, as the natural death and rebirth of nature evolved the biological experiment known as man, the definition of nostalgia began to change. Rather than the original definition of wanting to be back home while at war, nostalgia seemed to bizarrely take on the definition of wanting to be back in the past. Only 90s kids will remember these advertisements.
Only 90s kids.
2000s kids, my childhood. 2010's nostalgia.
I've never even seen these videos like this.
Products, services, videos, all exploiting that natural desire to be your younger self once again. And if you look very closely at the thumbnail on this video, it's obvious that one of the prime suspects in 2010 nostalgia is Minecraft.
Minecraft Thief and Yancat. Unregistered version.
Well, to begin exploring, we might first ask, what circumstances do we normally feel nostalgic for? Well, as a baseline, I think it's safe to say that we don't normally feel nostalgic for events that we remember to be unpleasant. A hospital trip in your childhood, hurting yourself after falling off a bike, accidentally walking into the girls' toilets during your formidable school years. These don't seem to be events that we wish to reminisce on. No, it seems to be the opposite of this. We feel nostalgic for events that were overwhelmingly pleasant. Events that in retrospect appeared to be when our monkey mind wasn't chattering. Events where we didn't have a care in the world. What is this feeling if not how we felt while playing Minecraft? The game seems to be almost built around the elements that are
Minecraft with shaders, like, it looks amazing, but like also, Damn, bro, Minecraft. Why does it look good? It shouldn't be looking good like that. It should be going back to the basics.
respectively so nostalgic. Peacefulness, simplicity, and perhaps a lack of competition. Minecraft has been built in a way where you never really have to come face to face with stressful moments or harsh
Mining
forms of
away.
competition. Now obviously this isn't entirely true. Your first trip to the nether, digging straight
Yo,
down with no
first trip to the nether, bro. I remember my first ever trip to the nether. Okay, I don't, but I remember one of my trips to the nether. I panicked, bro. The second I got there, I died, bro. I was one of those niggas when you told them, oh, just fall asleep in the nether and everything was alright. I would put a bed down in the nether and blow up instantly because I didn't know what I was doing.
knowledge of what
And
might
I'd
be
be
beneath.
confused
Or
why I
those few
blew up.
seconds after falling in lava that could be more stressful than someone typing www.p in your personal computer's address bar. However, for the most part, we seem to have a bias
www.p.
towards remembering the non-stressful events. Trawling through a cave on peaceful mode looking for diamonds, trying to
Peaceful
recreate
mode.
that house that you saw your favorite YouTuber build, leaving your
Yeah.
school friends online after creating your first server. The
Oh
low
my
stress,
gosh.
low competition, simplistic moments seem to be the ones that we remember most vividly. And it seems as
Yeah.
though this is kind of how the developers designed the game to some extent, especially when it comes to the graphic design and textures of the game. The game is a poster child for simplicity all the way down to the way the blocks were created. The low graphics and block-like textures give off the vibe of retro
Damn, playing it this chunky and crop P is so weird, bro. Nah.
simplicity.
I need to be
And that retro
smooth at
simplicity
some
is a
point,
prime
man.
suspect for the
Thing like
nostalgia
this,
that the
I
game
don't think I could,
produces.
bruh.
It's like a modern day
But then
Frogger
again,
and
back
Pac-Man for the
then, you know.
2010s. Two games that these days are almost solely remembered and played for the nostalgia factor. The game was and is literally notorious for how bad the
Why does
graphics
this game so
were.
bad
I'm sure many of you
graphics?
guys remember in the early 2010s how Minecraft would always spawn an argument along the lines of, just because a game has bad graphics doesn't mean it's a bad game. However,
Facts.
without us realizing over time, these bad and simplistic graphics were just another element that added to the nostalgia significantly. But it wasn't
True.
only the simplicity in graphics that made the game nostalgic. Saying that bad graphics equals nostalgia is a pretty weak argument. No, as if Minecraft's nostalgia is comparable to a work of art created by Da Vinci himself, there
Bro, there's people in Minecraft that remade this exact painting, bro. Let me see something. Mona Lisa in Minecraft. On God, bro, there was definitely ew. What the Nah. You see here, bro. People recreate the Mona Lisa, bro. You can recreate whatever you want in Minecraft, bro. This is all a bunch of blocks made to look like someone's hit that curves. And I know, like features. They put features. I don't know what the fuck this shit is, but they put features on the Mona Lisa, bro. Do you know how crazy that is?
James Corden has slowly developed to
Okay, we don't care about James Corden.
are multiple layers to analyze. Emotion, the next key player in Minecraft's nostalgia.
Yeah.
It's not just numbers. They describe the emotion and how hooked they are. And I was playing all night again. I can't go to work. I gotta call in sick.
Facts.
Focusing on the emotion and creativity rather than the competition. Genius, because there's not many games that focus on emotion rather than competition. Every game these days, Fortnite, Call of Duty, League of Legends, all focus on
Call of
becoming
Duty
better
and
beating
Fortnite.
other players with
Bro, imagine if people start having nostalgia towards Fortnite. I mean, that shit's already started because people miss the old maps.
in the game. And while each
The
of
old
these
maps was
games
actually
certainly has
amazing.
their own elements of nostalgia, they don't seem to have that compelling emotional nostalgia that you get when you think about the early days of Minecraft. Increased emotion alongside decreased competition seems to be a recipe for a nostalgic memory of the game in question. But the
Facts.
real question might be, where does this emotion come from? What are the elements of emotion within Minecraft? Sure, it's easy to say that Minecraft becomes nostalgic owing to the emotion it produces, but that's very broad. Can we think a little bit more specifically? Let's think about smell, one of the senses that can produce an overwhelming
Can't really
sense of
smell
nostalgia. Should you
Minecraft.
get a whiff of a scent that reminds you of your younger years? An old deodorant that you used when you were younger? Those plastic Christmas tree leaves teleporting you back to your younger self, staying up for the formalities of Christmas morning? The smell of sunscreen, even in the coldest of winters, preparing our mind as someone ready to jump in the deep end of a swimming pool. Certain
Yeah.
senses produce varying levels
Except I
of
didn't use
nostalgia.
sunscreen as a
While
kid.
there were certainly some nasty smells coming out of my 14-year-old room after a 6-hour gaming sesh back in 2012, Minecraft
Bruh.
itself obviously doesn't have all that much of a smell. It's a video game. And a
Facts.
video game can't trigger your sense of smell, but what it can do is trigger your hearing with sounds, and specifically
Yo, hearing the Minecraft music in the background, that shit was so peaceful. Like just hearing a sound like dum 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 dum. You already know someone's playing Minecraft.
music. The Minecraft soundtrack is one of, if not the most memorable game soundtracks of all time.
Yep.
Why? Well, it provides everything that we discussed in the previous paragraph about the elements that seem to trigger nostalgia. Peace of mind, that flow state, simplicity, and specifically an overwhelming provision of emotion.
The creator of Minecraft was really like being a relatable ass nigga, bro.
Minecraft soundtrack
Like
was
he knew
created by
what
Daniel
everyone
Rosenberg, or
loved.
C418, and took a very different approach comparative to many other games at the time. Considering Minecraft is an open world adventure game, you might expect some kind of adventurous music similar to maybe Borderlands or Skyrim. However, due to the game's weak Java engine back in 2011, C418 had to make the music as simple as possible, producing the basic soundtrack somewhat representative of impressionistic classical music back in the 1800s, a music type that focuses on mood and atmosphere. And the mood that the Minecraft soundtrack produces is this feeling of bittersweet. Like the music is happy but also kind of sad at the same time. And I don't want to sound too much like an 8th grade English teacher here, but this feeling of bittersweet seems to be a representation of the feeling that many of us have for the nostalgia of Minecraft. Bittersweet, we're both kind of happy that it happened while simultaneously sad that it's over. And the music seems to represent this perfectly. When we hear the music now,
wow, he is fitting, bro. Oh my god. Like everything he said in that one sentence just it all made sense.
it seems to connect us back up with the innocence of our younger years. And that's kind of exactly what nostalgia is, the innocence of adolescence, or probably more accurately, the perceived simplicity of earlier life. Then let's take everything we've discussed so far, the calm, carefree, competition-free gameplay, as well as the emotional, atmospheric music, and combine it with one final element, the age in which we all played Minecraft upon its early release. Now, in this video so far, I've tried
I don't even
to
remember
ignore
when I
anything
started
to do
playing
with the
Minecraft.
scientific side of nostalgia, because I basically have as much science knowledge as a chimpanzee wearing a lab coat. However, there's one element I stumbled across which I really couldn't leave out. So I'm going to go ahead and give you my extremely uninformed opinion on a scientific phenomena that, yes, I only just kind of learnt myself, yeah. The lifespan retrieval curve. A graph that shows when the most memories are encoded in our brains based on our age. The graph shows that the first memories that we begin to become nostalgic for start at around age 10, and increase as time progresses. So ask yourself, what would you say is the target age for Minecraft?
Probably
Or
like
perhaps you might ask
12
yourself, at what age did you
to
start playing
23.
Minecraft? Something like 10 years old onwards, possibly? Is it
Yeah.
possible that Minecraft just so happened to be there for many of us at a time in our life when we were most susceptible to memories that would eventually turn into nostalgia? It makes sense, really. For every period in our life, we seem to be nostalgic for one thing or another. And in your early to late teens, what was there to be nostalgic for besides maybe school? An event which many of us didn't even feel nostalgia for.
In
We
fact,
can also link this theory up with the fact that our earlier memories seem to be the memories that we feel more nostalgic for. Now, this is a theory that once again has absolutely no scientific evidence behind it, and will be completely different from person to person based on their own situation. But for many of us watching, you could argue that you seem to be much more nostalgic for the events that happened 8 years ago as opposed to the events that happened 6 months ago. Perhaps it's because as time progresses, you have more time to dwell on how good that initial event was. And after
bro, I feel like I'm in class, but this nigga's really spitting right now. He's talking a lot of sense.
8 years of occasionally thinking about it, you come to the conclusion that, hey, that was actually a pretty good point in my life. And whether or not this nostalgia was intentional, it's now been proven to be an extremely vital element of Minecraft's business model, causing players to constantly revisit the game over the years to get that sweet release of their childhood. And it's well and truly spread out into different areas such as YouTube and Twitch, with YouTubers and streamers alike gaining massive views by revisiting the game after many years of not playing.
Fact.
One individual, the element of nostalgia quite literally re-explodes
Bro, when PewDiePie plays Minecraft, everyone is interested, bro. And he's so good at making like shit interesting.
the game into the mainstream. PewDiePie posted the video Minecraft Part 1 in June 2019, with the initial idea being that PewDiePie would simply play the game for the nostalgia just to see what had changed.
I have not played Minecraft properly in ever. I think a lot of it has changed. I'm not sure. After all these years, I'm back in Minecraft.
Well, it seems as though the audience wanted to get a hit of this PewDiePie playing Minecraft nostalgia as well.
45
The video
million.
gained a whopping 45
How much is it on right now? How much is it on right now? Gotta check that out. Minecraft Part 1. It's on 53 million now. 3 years ago. Yo. Almost like 100 mil. Close to 100 mil.
million views. Then, if you look at the Google Trends graph for Minecraft, this video posted by PewDiePie quite literally caused a resurge in the popularity of the game, and it became
Facts.
mainstream on YouTube once
I
again.
started
Since
playing it
this video
again.
mid-2019, about a year and a half ago, many other huge YouTubers such as MrBeast Gaming and Dream have utilized the popularity to gain massive views and grow their audience.
Dream
Now,
fucking
we
blew
weren't
up
so
for
sure that this
Minecraft.
growth would be
Dream is
possible if
Minecraft right
PewDiePie
now.
didn't revisit the game for the element of nostalgia.
But he's only
in
famous because he can
2019.
speedrun the fuck out of Minecraft.
So, to put this baby to rest, let's answer the final question. Why is Minecraft so nostalgic? I think
Why
it's
is
safe to say
Minecraft
that
so
it's basically
nostalgic?
the multiple elements of emotion and simplicity that produce a peaceful state of mind which slowly transition into nostalgic memories over time. You could
Facts.
probably also argue that it has something to do with the age in which these memories form, with many of us experiencing the bulk of the Minecraft nostalgia from our early to late teens. And this conversation about age is an interesting one, because the resurgence of Minecraft in the mainstream has made it so the younger generation may very well have another wave of nostalgia for the Minecraft of today in 7 to 10 years. And who knows, maybe the generation after that will have yet another wave, continuing indefinitely until we're telling stories in the year 2080 of the great game we all knew and loved in the 2010s, Minecraft Alpha.
Ja, nu får jag Minecraft. Damn, bro. What an educational ass video, bro. That shit was too beautiful to watch. That shit was amazing. That boy shit too amazing.